Vermont television is asking the question again. What's killing all the fish in Lake Champlain? Well, the simple answer is 150, almost 200 years of toxic sediments and pollution that has settled to the bottom of Lake Champlain. There's a massive, unbelievable amount of sewage and agricultural runoff that have poisoned the waters of Lake Champlain and that have settled to the bottom into the silt and the mud of that lake. Now, to the American people, combined sewers and combined sewer overflows, massive amounts of sewage mixed with unbelievable millions of viruses are being dumped all over America by the government, who owns and operates the sewers. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic is being fed by the government's sewers and the vast amounts of sewage that the governments are spewing all over the United States, especially in the New England states, where you've got to quarantine for 2 weeks to come visit the state. They're trying to keep people out of those states because the massive contamination of the waterways by Andy Cuomo's and Basil Sagos and Mayor de Blasio's sewers. Letitia James, the Attorney General of the state of New York, knows precisely what I'm addressing. And Governor Roy Cooper of North Carolina, you're up to bat, Chief. You and WRAL and the News Observer, because North Carolina has a massive sewage crisis on its hands in the middle of this pandemic. And I assure you, the U.S. Marshals, the EPA, the state environmental health authorities, along with the state police, Department of Public Safety, are very well aware of the fact that this is so. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this one short. The sewage crisis and the pandemic are bioterrorism. Bioterrorism being perpetrated by your own government. Because if bioterrorists were dumping sewage all over America, you can be assured of one thing. Donald Trump and the Joint Chiefs of Staff would be... You get it? Do you understand yet? If bioterrorists were spewing sewage all over the United States, like what is happening, the Joint Chiefs of Staff would be coming unglued. Right, William Barr? Come on, Christopher Wray over at FBI, let's talk the truth. Nancy Pelosi, Elizabeth Warren, Joe Biden, come on, Joe Biden. Connecticut's full of a massive sewage crisis. Joe Biden, let's talk about Connecticut, Joe Biden. And I can go on all day long, folks. Do some research under bioterrorism and sewage, and you'll see precisely what it is I've been addressing for many, many years. This is no longer funny. Governor Roy Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful day and try to wake the hell up. Wake the hell up, America, and ask yourself, what is the government doing dumping sewage all over the United States in the middle of a pandemic? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it right there, and as always, God bless, hasta la vista, and you betcha, we will be back.